Spoiler alert. If you didn't see the movie, don't watch the video. So, I've been out of work for like ever. And finally get back to work. Everyone's like, oh, what happened? Oh, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, where were you guys when I wasn't around? And now that I'm around, you just want to know my personal business. By now, you should know I am not about that life. But it's whatever. My first day back, they put me in a unit where the hallway, the housing unit, it was just unbearably hot. I can't make this up. Like, the last time that I checked the weather, like between wow, I really gotta start paying attention. So Omaha borders Council Bluffs. There we go. So like near Council Bluffs slash Omaha, all the way to like Grand Island. The weather forecast was like 107 degrees, and with humidity, it's 135. So I promise you, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday were extremely like hot days. And even though I just got back to work, I called out of work because I was feeling sick, I was feeling dizzy, and I assume it was part of the heat, um, which is why I'm all about that winter slash fall and spring lifestyle. I mean, honestly, if you don't like live in Florida or places with like sandy beaches, I mean, it's no point of a summer, honestly. But with that being said, so while I was working, um, I like I like to support like streaming services. I do, but sometimes you do what you got to do to pirate the things. I'm sorry, but not sorry. And like the Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney thing, whatever you believe in, you boycott what you boycott. 1 second. So you boycott what you boycott. And for myself, Disney is one of them. Let's let's be honest. Let's address the elephant in the room. Disney is doing their best to be as inclusive, woke, and pandering as best as they can. Even if it means casting Jar Jar Binks as Rapunzel in a remake live action movie, they'll do it. If it means winning brownie points. But there are a few websites that that I know where you could pretty much watch anything and everything for free. From Disney to Amazon Prime, it's all on a website. Ad free, which is crazy because we don't need useless ads. But I've watched almost every movie, every TV show that appeals to me. And I decided to watch this movie called Elementals. Now again, spoilers, so um there were some good reviews and there were some bad reviews. And the bad reviews were mainly because people were confused of the I guess on how everything like operates in the town, kind of like Goofy being a dog, but he owns a dog, kind of thing, you know. um, and the movie was pretty heartwarming, I would say. I enjoyed it. So you have fire, water, earthly plant, sentient plants kind of thing, and then you have clouds that represent air. And in this world they live in, there's a there's a divide. And the fire elements, they are discriminated against. In the beginning of the movie, these two fire couples, they try to find an apartment. They left their homeland, which was like a volcanic kind of desert area, and the couple left that homeland to go to pretty much the mainland, where mostly a majority of water, earth, and air are living together. This couple forms a fire child, and her name is Ember. And Ember grows up uh, working out of and operating her daddy's little fire shop. And it started off small in a broken down community. And from what I'm gathering, is that store alone kind of attracted more fire elements that I guess abandoned their home to live in that broken down part of the new utopia that they live in, and they built it up themselves. Uh, this girl named Ember, she has anger problems, and when she has an angry outburst, she turns blue. She accidentally breaks the pipes filled with water, and then this water element guy, crying, sad, miserable, is a safety inspector. And him doing his job was like, hey, this building's out of code. We're going to have to shut it down. So he does his bureaucratic thing, and one thing leads to another. And eventually, fire and water starts developing feelings for each other. Now, it wasn't like instant. It was gradual. It was organic. It happened over time, and that's what I liked. What I also liked about the movie is they didn't put in that man on man, woman on woman, or non binary thing. It's it's like, hey, this, like I said, it was truly organic. I don't want to give too much of the movie because I definitely want people to like actually see it if they have Disney Plus, or if they want to pirate it like I do. Just let me know. I'll give you the link. Um, but but over time, they meet each other's parents, and Ember's father is anti-water for for valid reasons. I mean, he was looking for apartments with his pregnant fire wife, and denied, no fires allowed. Like, like it made me feel some type of way because some of the things that the fire people are go through kind of relates what happens between like pretty much after slavery and I guess the segregation period of America. And they both have their faults and flaws, and they address it. And what I mean by both, I mean the water element guy that kind of crashed the party, and indirectly was responsible for them shutting down. Um, they both looked at themselves, reflect, and was like, hey, you know, um, I like the movie. I'm very picky on what I watch, especially today. Um, Another thing that I'm picky about is like I yesterday I attempted to watch Pinocchio. I think that came out last year 2022, and it had Tom Hanks as Geppetto, and I forgot who's the voice of Pinocchio. I'm pretty sure Jimmy the Cricket was voiced by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and like I'm black, all right, and I'm a realist. I see the BS on what's going on. Other people that are blind are like, oh, inclusivity, representation. It's like it's like, hey, like, stop being dumb. Like, they're throwing you a bone so you could just shut up. That's what they're doing. That's what Disney and other, you know, like Starfire from Teen Titans, or the Justice League. You know, yes, she's an alien, but let's be honest, her features were based off of being Caucasian. Cast a black girl. Little Mermaid. Cast a black girl. You know what I noticed? Every redheaded ginger character is replaced by a black girl. But anyways, so I was watching Pinocchio, and the fairy godmother was a black woman. I immediately turned it off because I'm like, okay, you know, you turn something innocent into something political, and that's when you see race swapping in movies and TV shows, like, as much as you don't want to address it, but it's all political, and I turned it off. And that's why, not that I'm proud of it, but that's why I pirate. Because instead of paying Disney Plus X amount of dollars just to find out if each and everything that they have is pretty much race swapped, I don't pay them and find out myself. And like, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't pay to, see this in theaters, or, or on Disney Plus or whatever, but I am happy that I was able to see the elementals because, well, luckily enough, you can't really race swap with that, you know, and yeah, you pretty much had to like make it organic as you possibly can. I mean, yeah, they could have thrown in some LGBTQ plus alphabet mafia thing in there. They could have done that, but they didn't. And I think I can't prove it, but I think the reason why they didn't go that route is because there's too much of it anyway. Now, nowadays there is. So digressing, Elemental is definitely, in my opinion, a good movie to watch. So, yep.